I hate this game so much. You know that team that were really, really rubbish, down the bottom of the league, sacked the manager, approached me to give me the job, I refused it, and then they went on to beat me. Well, they're still really, really rubbish, still down the bottom of the league, and yeah, they just beat me again. And for anybody who's not been watching along, the team in question is Charlton Athletic. However, despite Football Manager's attempts to screw me, I won Manager of the Month again. And you know, all that talk of avoiding relegation, we're in the playoffs. So a little reminder, back on the 28th of September, we played Charlton at their place and, well, we got beat 3-1. And like I say, I didn't realise till I turned the camera off that Charlton had actually offered me that job. I turned it down. Of course, it gave the game a brilliant headline then, didn't it? You know, that, oh, Gobby Gaffer turns the job down and then gets beaten by them. Football Manager. So if we scroll down now to present day, and of course the last game that you saw on the camera was the Swansea game, and that was a 3-2 loss, and I was not particularly happy. But then again, you know, at this moment in time, the board requirement is still to avoid relegation, and we are in the playoffs. Bit of a spoiler there for you. But anyway, I played a few games off camera. Blackburn, 2-0 win in that one. Watford at home, 1-0 win. Millwall away. I don't know why I'm reading these out for you, because well, you can read these yourself, but Millwall, a 1-0 win. Birmingham at home, we slipped 2 points there, 2-2 draw, not particularly happy, but like I say, you know, this season, it's meant to be a consolidation season. We're not looking for promotion, we're looking to avoid relegation, believe it or not. Look at all them shiny green dots, yeah. Then we played Bristol City at home, a 3-1 win in that one. We scored 3 goals, which is a little bit of a novelty because goals are a little bit hard to come by in this league, as we spoke about in the last episode. Then we played Watford again, and well, we've got 6 points off Watford this season, a nice 1-0 win away. Huddersfield, a 1-0 win away again. So as you can see, we're going great guns. And then, of course, who do we play? Charlton Athletic. And Charlton Athletic beat us 1-0. It went into the dying seconds of the game. We didn't play well. It was a bit of a dour game. But, of course, Football Manager likes to turn that screw. And, of course, we got beat 1-0 in the dying seconds of the game. And Charlton Athletic, by the way, who are still very near the bottom of the league, have taken 6 points off us this season. So I've come back today because we've got a very exciting game today. Well, we've got 2 games. We've got one in the league against Burnley away from home. That won't be easy. But we've got a home game against Arsenal. Yep, it's the FA Cup 3rd round. We will get battered, but a chance to pit ourselves against Premier League opposition. And yes, do not adjust your sets. Wigan Athletic, we're 5th in the Championship. We're in a playoff position. 26 games played. 48 points. And, well, to drop out of the playoffs now, Middlesbrough are in 7th position. So they're out of the playoffs, but they only have 41 points. So actually, at the moment, we're 7 points ahead of Middlesbrough. And at this rate, if we keep on this rate of wins and, you know, rate of results, then we probably will get in the playoffs. I mean, as you know, if you're a regular watcher of the Gobby Gaffer, I don't do well in the playoffs. So I'm not holding out any hopes. But it's a nice position to be in. And it creates a little bit of momentum, doesn't it, going into next season. Try and get a few new bodies through the door. And, well, who knows what will happen. OK, let's get stuck into some football. I mean, Arsenal at home in the FA Cup. It's not the worst side that we could have had. But certainly for our finances, it would have certainly been better getting them at their place because we would have earned a lot more money. But it is what it is. It's the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Can we progress to the 4th round? Well, I can actually tell you this is a spoiler. I don't think we will. But anyway, let's get stuck into the game and see what happens. Well, welcome along to a packed home stadium, as you would expect. Arsenal are in town and, well, the Wigan fans have come out in force. We do have a lot of injuries. While we've been off camera, the injuries have been rolling in. 3, 4, 5 week injuries for players. Charlie Kellman is out for, well, when he got injured, he was out for about 5 weeks. So we do have Moreno and Weston up front. Weston is becoming a bit of a superstar, but anyway, more about that later. So we have DeLuise back in goal now. Seem to have I managed to kind of sweat. We'll say it very quietly. Football Manager, always listening and watching. We seem to have swerved the goalkeeper thing. Sam Tickle's back. He's not got injured. He's not playing. He's on the transfer list. We're in January. But the game won't let me sell him. But anyway, DeLuise is back in goal. Back four of Pearce, Kerr, Connolly and Sessegnon. 3 in midfield, Collar, O'Reilly, Garrity. They're going to need to work their socks off today. Although to be fair, the whole team is. Asgard is a shadow striker, and Moreno and superstar, the young kid Weston up front. And as the teams line up there for the kick-off, we get the game underway, and it'd be very nice to nick a goal early doors to settle us down, but we will get beat in this game. The problem with games like this is, for a team like Wigan, is we are doing very, very well at the moment, and for a team who are not really fancied in this league, momentum is a huge thing. So, of course, getting absolutely battered by Arsenal is going to do absolutely nothing for momentum. But Gabriel Jesus there through, and I think the referee has given a penalty there. And, well, of course, the one thing that we don't need against Arsenal is we don't need to give them goals, because they're quite capable of scoring goals in open play. But we have given them a goal, and, well, DeLuise there, he was flapping around in the air, and Odegaard just chipped the ball into the net. So a nice easy goal there. 11 minutes on the clock, Arsenal winning 1-0. But oh my word, I mean, you can't criticise goalkeepers for penalties, can you? Because it's a kind of a no-win situation, but he did make a meal of that. Anyway, Odegaard now with the ball, and are we going to get a player sent off here? Oh, yep, okay then. Any new players watching? Big game red cards, they're a thing in Football Manager. You will more likely always get a red card in a big game. So, right, okay, we're going to need to go in and try and sort this out now. Okay, it was one of the strikers, so I think we can just change, just leave it as it is, basically. I haven't changed the way that we played for this game. I don't really believe in playing Football Manager in a defensive way. Oh my word, Steven Sessegnon has got us back on level terms with a pile driver, and I didn't even get to finish my speech there. Oh my word, what is going on? Let's just have a quick look at that one again. Throwing from Pearce, Collar to Garrity, O'Reilly, passes it out to Sessegnon, and well, 2 players were near him there but didn't get anywhere near enough to him, and it's 1-1 and we are down to 10 men. This game is a little bit bonkers. Okay, back to an Arsenal corner. Odegaard there flirts the ball into the box, over the bar, and we breathe a sigh of relief. Arsenal now beginning to mount the pressure. Saliba there, can he get the ball in the back of the net? Of course he can. The flag stays down. Arsenal regain the lead. It's now 2-1. So we had a brief respite there, shall we put it that way? A brief respite when Sessegnon scored, but everything is normal service has been resumed, let's put it that way. I mean, I'm not unduly worried about losing this game. Like I say, it's really more about momentum than getting into the 4th round of the Cup. So I'm going to say I'm disappointed. I need to keep the lads on the toes. I don't want to be saying to them, oh, you're doing really well, lads, it's Arsenal. No, come on, let's put a performance in. A lot of fans have turned out today. A lot of fans have paid a lot of money to see this. Okay, I suppose a lot of them have come along to see Premier League opposition, but who knows? Next season, we could be playing these for real, couldn't we? You know, in the Premier League. If we can stay in the playoffs and win the playoffs, we could be playing Arsenal next season. It's a frightening thought, let's put it that way, because we've not really covered ourselves in glory in this game. But anyway, we do have possession. We're playing the ball around at the back like we know what we're doing. Connolly there, O'Reilly is naturally on a yellow card, and we just give the ball away to they've missed it. I mean, again, we're giving penalties away, we're giving them the ball, and Arsenal will take that, gratefully, won't they? Anyway, we're back again with another highlight. O'Reilly, can we get another equaliser? Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Can we get that equaliser? Superstar Weston now shoots, and a fair effort, to be fair. Yeah, it was a decent effort, let's put it that way. Asgard now is going to float this corner in. Can somebody get their head on this? No, they can't. But Collar there plays the ball back to, no man's land really, but Pearce does pick it up. Collar now out on that side. Pearce inside to Garrity. Give it to Sessegnon. He's got his shooting boots on today. Over to this side. Sessegnon wants it. It's coming. Go on, Sessegnon. Have a run at him. Have another shot. He's putting the ball in the box. Asgard. And that's cleared very, very easily by Arsenal. No threat whatsoever there. So I think that Sessegnon goal was just a little bit of one-off genius in the game. I don't think we're going to see that again. And White there just dances through our defence, through the penalty area, whacks the ball in the back of the net, and 10 men Wigan are going down valiantly. It's 3-1 now. 58 minutes on the clock, 5 changes, 3 across the back. Maxwell, Claren and Bondo have come on, and the 2 midfielders, Smith and Adams, have both come on. So 5 changes. We ain't winning this game. We don't need to worry about formations or tactics. Let's just get the game finished and, we can move on. So I bet you're all really glad, aren't you, that I came back for this game? Yeah, it's not showing Wigan in the greatest light, is it, to be honest? They've had 8 shots, 4 on target, an XG of 1.83. Our XG is, it's just gone up a little bit to 0.21. So doing abysmally in this game, if I can get the right teeth in. It was never going to be a win, was it, to be quite honest. To be honest, 3-1, it could have been worse. It could have been 6 or 7. And we do go out of the FA Cup, and, we can concentrate on the league now, can't we? So once again, I'm going to say disappointed. That may surprise one or two of you. One or two might be saying, well, it is Arsenal. Give them a pat on the back. No, that's not the way I roll. The way I roll is we need to win every game. I don't care who it is that we're playing. So, we do go down, but we're actually getting into a league game next, and that's really the important thing for us now. And the next game up, it's an away game at high-flying Burnley. Although, having said that, my mentality at the moment is avoid relegation. We're actually only 1 place behind Burnley. Burnley are in 4th, we're in 5th. But Burnley have a fairly decent team, so this will be very, very tough. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, welcome along to Turf Moor, and what with injuries and red cards, it's getting a bit silly at the moment. So we only have 1 striker that's available today. So the young kid Weston is going to have to play up top on his own. The team is DeLuise in goal, back 4 of Pearce, Kerr, Connolly and Sessegnon. The 3 in the middle, Collar, O'Reilly and Nacho Martin comes in for a game today. Asgard and Pert Harris, whose loan agreement is due to run out. So this is probably going to be his last game for us. And I am going to have to go into the loan market again, I think, because we are losing 1 or 2 players through injury. 1 or 2 of the loan players are going back. I'm going to have to do some business in January. But it would be really handy if Sam Tickle would sell. But the only offer that's coming, I've just knocked it back, was a loan offer. And I'm not sending that on loan. I need the money. But of course, if the game won't let me sell him, what can I do? But anyway, we've got the young kid Weston up front today. There's a lot on his shoulders. I think it's going to be too much for him today. But with Moreno now out suspended and Charlie Kelman still injured, it's going to be a difficult game, I think, this one. I am being thrown a few curveballs. So another looming problem I've got. Quite a few of my better players are out of contract at the end of the season, and I've tried one or two of them. They're on about £5,000 or £6,000 a week, so I've tried one or two going in and offering them new contracts. Sessignon, for instance, is on £5,500 a week, and he wants £25,000 a week. I can't even give it him because the board won't allow me. So quite a few of the players I've gone in, tried to offer them new contracts, and they just want horrendous money that we can't afford. So this summer is going to be very, very difficult. Whatever happens, it's going to be difficult, because I think we are going to lose quite a few of our established, really good players, because we just can't afford the wages, and we're going to have to bring other players in who may or may not be as good. Oh, and that's it off the post. Fellow Asgard there. What a lovely goal that was. And of course I'm giving a bit of a speech there. And as usual, when you try to give a speech in Football Manager, it normally gets interrupted. But this time I don't mind, because this was really nice. Nacho Martin collar, Asgard. He just turns, hits it with his right foot. We're 1-0 ahead at Burnley. Yeah, so like I say, the squad in the summer is going to take some looking at, because we just cannot afford these wages. I think we're about $1 million. Oh, and Burnley have just equalised. We're about $1 million in debt. So hold on a minute. No, it's offside. It's been disallowed. The referee's my friend today. 2 shots, 1 on target, an XG of 0.33 now, don't you know? Anyway, back with a highlight now. Nacho Martin comes in today. He's just coming back off injury, Nacho. So he's another player that we've got on loan. So quite a few of the players that are playing well for us are on loan. And that's in the back of the net. And Adam O'Reilly there. First goal for us. Absolutely superb. 2-0 up at Burnley. This, if we can keep this up, this is a real scalp. I'm not quite sure what the points difference is. We could actually go fourth. We could jump over Burnley with this result. That was a really nicely taken goal. And to be fair, Burnley have not even left the dressing room yet. They've had no shots at all. Corner now, Asgard floats the ball in. Can we get a third even? Nacho Martin tries a very acrobatic overhead kick there, and it comes to nothing. So I just dropped the lads a little bit of praise, doing really, really well. That seems to have, they're all on smiley faces now, which is a very nice thing. Burnley now, where they're trying to get a goal back before half-time. We need to keep a clean sheet going into half-time. Momentum is a really, really important thing. Pearce now, down that line, just gives the ball away. And that was very, very poor from Pearce. But he's one of the ones who we're trying to offer a contract to. And of course the problem is, you go in and try and offer them a contract, you end up not being able to afford them, so you have to walk away. And of course that then you've got a grumpy player on your hands. So both my wing backs, Pearce and Sessignon, it's been disallowed again. 2 disallowed goals for Burnley. Oh my word, the referee is looking on us in a good light today. So we are going to say we're delighted. I mean, after all the not nasty, but after all the negative team talks against Arsenal, we're going to say to the lads, you're doing absolutely brilliantly. Let's have a look how the team are playing after that tough Arsenal game. Pearce is on a yellow, so I think actually we're going to bring Maxwell on for him. He gave that ball away. He's looking a little bit tired. We'll just call it the one change at half-time. So Collar now plays a nice ball to O'Reilly. Loads of space in midfield there. Totally unmarked. Pert Harris slides the ball back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly's having a really good game. Maxwell's just come on and got a yellow card straight away. Nacho Martin, referee penalty. No. Steady on. Right, the ball is pinging about there, and eventually it pings to a Burnley player. Over the top. Weghorst now. Is he going to put this ball in the back of the net? Yes, he is. And this time, the linesman wheels away to the halfway line, and that one does stand. And, for For the third time in the game, Burnley have got the ball in the back of the net. The important thing for them this time is that does stand. So it's 2-1 now. So DeLuise there, just a bit of a tame effort on goal there. DeLuise comes out, catches that ball. Connolly now to Nacho. Nacho Martin to O'Reilly. Doesn't reach him. This is very, very poor. This is more how I expected the game to be going. And oh my word, that was an absolutely storming shot. And it just goes round the post. So I don't normally tinker with things in game, but we are going to drop the tempo a little bit, and we are going to do a little bit of time wasting. And we're going to drop into a low block as well. Like I say, I don't really believe playing Football Manager in a defensive fashion ever works, but you never know. I'm going to do those changes, and let's just see if we can keep hold of this 2-1 lead. So we've gone into a low block now. We've dropped the tempo a little bit. We are time wasting, but there's a long time to go in the game. Half an hour yet. 71 minutes, so we are playing a little bit more conservative now. And I think I've made 4 changes there. Clare has come on a right wing back. Garrity and Smith in midfield. And Randall has come on as the shadow striker. Been injured quite a lot this season, Randall. He's one of those players that just you get him back, he plays a game or two, then goes out injured again. So but we are looking very tired in this game. That Arsenal third round, we obviously, third round of the FA Cup, we did a lot of running around in that game. So if we can get the 3 points in this game, then, well, we'll have done an absolutely brilliant job. So just dropping the mentality to cautious now. It's been a very, very even game. We're shading the XG just about, but shots and shots on target, quite even really. Possession, very, very even. And the 87th minute, we do get a Burnley highlight. Weghorst now is coming through into the penalty area, slides the ball across. We do manage to clear it, however. Randall, can we pick that ball up? Don't do anything. Don't, Smith. Just be careful with it now. Don't give the ball away. Maxwell now. Maxwell to Randall. Just come on. Fresh legs. Maxwell to Garrity. Garrity plays a really long ball out, and that's missed. But Connolly does pick the scraps up. Back to Garrity now. Garrity does find his player this time. Clare down this right-hand side. We need a ball in the box, and Clare's just stopped running, given the ball away. Can we have a bit of goalkeeper buffoonery? No, we can't. And Burnley now have managed to mount an attack. And, well, this is a highlight, so something's going to happen with this. And are they going to get the goal? No, they're not. And DeLuise there doesn't have to make the save, I don't think. Has that been given as a corner? No. And that was a poor shot, to be fair. 4 minutes of time added on. Can we do it? Oh, my word. Come on, Football Manager. What are you doing to me? Okay, Burnley then. It's another highlight. What's going to happen with this one? Is this going to ping past the post or go between the 2 white sticks? Come on now. We've got about a minute of the game left. Egan Riley there. Oh, and a worldie takes the... Oh, no. Oh, my word. And that is cruel, that. Absolutely cruel. I don't want to watch that again. That was, I mean, it was a great shot, but it was disgusting. And we dropped 2 points there. We had the points in the bag. I can't believe that. We've just been a smash and grab there. That was awful. So the assistant manager is saying please. I don't think me and the assistant manager are on the same page, and we're going to have to have a look at his contract, because I think he might be getting the boot at the end of the season. No, we're angry, mate. We're angry. That was shocking. And of course, as you can see there, a win in that game would have taken it into 4th spot, above Burnley. Yes, I know, I ask an awful lot. We are over-exceeding massively, but at the end of the day, I'm the Gobby Gaffer. If you've ever watched any of my saves, I'm a winner. I'm a really, really bad loser. Like I say, if you watched any of my saves, you will know that. I'm a very, very bad loser. And, well, we're up in the playoffs now. I want us to stay there. I don't expect to win the league. I don't expect to get promoted automatically. But we're in the playoffs and I would like to stay there because, like I say, again, it's all about momentum. Well, a 1 point episode. Well, actually, it's not a 1 point episode, is it? You don't get any points for winning in the FA Cup. So, but we got beat by Arsenal and we put up a really, really good show at Burnley. 2-0 ahead. I went into a low block. I tried to do everything I could to conserve that lead. But in the end, Football Manager had other ideas, as it usually does. And in the dying seconds again, like it did against Charlton, dying seconds, Charlton got the winner. Dying seconds in that game, Burnley got the equaliser. There's not a lot you can do. The AI is in control. Okay, well, let's not get too disheartened. And I know, I know I'm getting sound like I'm getting a bit disheartened now. I'm not really. We are, we were overachieving, aren't we? And I have to keep my feet on the ground. We're overachieving. We're in the playoffs. The board are giving me an A+. They think I'm absolute. They think I'm the bee's knees. So anyway, we'll carry on this quest to see if we can get Wigan in the Premier League. Oh, it's a frightening thought. Wigan in the Premier League. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be this season, but maybe next. Going to play some games off camera now, and we'll be back very, very shortly. And let's hope we don't give goals away in the dying seconds of a game. We'll see you again.